Welcome to Outlaw Edge. So I got a new stove in the mail, and the reason I got this stove is I'm tired of when you go out in the woods, you have to make a giant fire, not only to stay warm, but like in the summertime or the fall or the spring, you want to make a small fire just so you can make a cup of coffee or make some noodles or lunch or oatmeal or something on the fire. I've been doing a lot of research on the internet with these stoves, and I got this one for 12 bucks on eBay. And it comes with a nice Cordura Cordura pouch, and these are the X cross member deals that go on the top of it. But this is I'm not sure how you say it, Lixada?
Yeah, I have no idea.
I believe so. It's I mean, if you go on the internet, you'll see them all over the place. But this is a little stove that you put together and carry in your pack. But this one's pretty heavy. It's pretty thick. It's like 16-inch thick, the walls on this. So these aren't flimsy, you know, they're stainless steel and they're nice and it's very well made. I'm like a real stickler on weight in my pack, so I don't want a bunch of weight. But this one was pretty nice. I could put up with the weight as long as I have a nice little stove that I can cook my coffee and stuff on. So, but anyways, I was batoning some wood right here, and Heidi was asking me what I was doing. And I'm batoning through the outer layer of the spruce tree. You have the cambium layer, which is yellow right here, and then on the outside you have the bark layer, and you cut through the bark and you can see all the sap and stuff that's coming out of it right now. And that's like fire starter. It's like gasoline. That's all the turpentine and everything that's inside the trees. It's just like fat wood. And you can see it's real sticky, so I don't want to get it all over the place. But you can see all the juicy sap inside there. I'm not sure if you can pick that up on the camera.
I think we are getting it.
All right.
The picture. If you look on this, you can really see it.
And you can see some of the fat wood right here. But anyways, so what I'm doing is I'm taking and splitting through it, just batoning through this with a Mora, and peeling this off real carefully. You kind of put the knife at an angle and just pop it off like that in pieces. What's wrong?
Sorry, I was just laughing because the other one you did it and it just went through. It's like butter. It was beautiful.
Well, it never works out that way when you're doing it on film either. So
just like me using the fire steel to build my second fire. This piece of cake.
And then there you go. You just peel it off in layers like this, and then you can throw that in your fire and get the fire started. And my fingers are super sticky because that's all sappy. But like I said, that's like gasoline. But I have my Mora. Thanks, Jay. Jay just gave me that. And I'm gonna mess around out in the woods with this. And then I have my Tack Hill. Rick made this from Tack Hill. It's my fire steel, and that's the one I'm using right now. And I'll get the stove put together.
We want to watch you put it together.
And I'll show you how it goes together. It's pretty simple. It's not too quick, but you can see it's got the notches right here. Take the notches like this. That's it. It just pops together.
Nice.
Nice and easy. The hardest part is putting this guy in right here. And this is the base. And you can see like here, this one doesn't have anything here. And this doesn't have a notch here. So it's just got 3 notches.
So it makes sense. So notches
go together pretty fast. And then this one is this way. Pull the stove together. And then flip it over. Do the opposite side. And, oop, I missed that one. Just like that. It takes not even 30 seconds to throw the stove together. And then these guys, if you want to sit like a coffee cup or something like that on the top of this, you can run these in there on the side like this.
Did you bring your new small cup we found the other day?
Yep. So I'll grab that and we'll get it all set up, and I'll get some sticks and twigs and stuff in there, and I'll show you how the stove works. So the thing is you recording? All right.
I'm recording.
Because I always forget to hit the record button. So the reason, like I was telling you earlier in the video, you know, a lot of the times I want to be out in the woods and have a cup of coffee quick, and I don't want to make a big fire. And you can see how fast this thing goes together. It's like 20 or 30 seconds. You can pull it out of your pack, throw it together, and you're done. Shove your birch bark or your tinder in there, some fat wood, some sticks, get it going, and hopefully I'll get it going fast because you know how it is on video. But anyways, Heidi found this the other day, and this goes on my Stanley cook set, and it slides. It's a nesting cup, and you just pop these out, put them together, and you fill this with water, sit it on there, and you can boil water for coffee. And it, you know, this was 25 cents at a yard sale, so I thought that was pretty cool that she found that. And it's made out of stainless steel, so that should be pretty nice. One of the only things I noticed is this is kind of wiggly. I should probably find a little bit better spot to get this guy started. So. Yeah, that'll work. So I'll go ahead and get it started and then go from there. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my my cold steel fin hock. I like the fin hock because the Moras, you have to put a 90-degree spine on the top of the knives, right here. And on the fin hock, they have a really sharp 90-degree spine. And you can see, and I hope you can pick that up on camera, but it's crazy sharp the way the spines are on the fin hocks. And if you're gonna be out in the woods and you don't wanna use a lighter, you know, these things off of a fire steel, they throw flames. So, I mean, that's a really nice knife, and they are razor sharp, like scary sharp. Nice bushcrafting knife. But anyways, what I'm gonna do is take my birch bark.
See, we staged everything too to see how fast we can do it. Fast is
we're gonna
the key. We're just kind of timing it.
I'm gonna do how much water I would use for a cup of coffee. That should be good right there. And then I'm gonna take some birch bark. And what I usually do is I take a piece of birch bark and put it on the bottom below. And then I find the piece that I want to use and I get it prepped. And I'll lay it like this. And all this fine fuzzy stuff is the best stuff to get the fire started with.
Maybe in another video you can use like another fire starter, or sterno, esbit tabs, whatever other people use.
And I'll do that. I mean, as I'm using, because like I said, this is my first time using this stove ever. So, you know, I'll go ahead and use some different methods of doing fire with these and see how it works out. And you can see it's pretty simple to get the fire started and whatever. And then I'm gonna take some of this fat wood and drop it in there. And it's real sticky and nasty.
You might want to get your cup on there.
Well, I want to get some sticks in there first.
This is awesome. Boy, that thing really gets going quick, doesn't it?
Yep.
Nice work.
Oh, it's going in my face.
Slow down, turbo. Easy turbo, sorry. What are they? Okay. And then you just keep feeding sticks when...
Yep. Drop some sticks in there. And...
I would slow down a little and let her burn. Wow. That is slick, isn't it?
Yeah. That looks like it's going to work nice,
It's got great venting. Plus it's got... You can contain from the wind, because it's a little bit windy out here. I don't know if you can hear that on camera, but there's kind of a little bit of wind.
And, I mean, for $12 on the internet, you can find these all over the place for $12.
And it was free shipping, too, so...
Free shipping, and that's the good part is, you know, you can carry it in your pack, and it's super light. I mean, you could carry this in a fanny pack or a purse or a backpack or whatever. And this is something nice where if you want a cup of coffee or you want to make a meal out in the woods, or even just, you know, being out in the woods and having something that you could purify water with by cooking the water on the fire, you know, should be nice. And then this piece that's all sloppy with fat wood, all I'm gonna do is jam that in there, and then that's it. I could walk away from this and let it burn, and then we'll time it, and we'll see how long it takes to get the water boiling, and then we'll start filming from there.
We're not gonna be those people that leaves the phone.
No, we're not gonna run it for 15 minutes.
Are you sure?
Shut the damn thing off. So it's been a little over 2 minutes, and the water's already starting to boil, which is amazing. I mean, that's a badass little stove. And this, they have a small, a medium, and a large, and this is the medium stove. Some of the cheaper ones are super thin. You could bend them, and they're really pliable and crappy, and they don't work real well. This one's stainless steel, so if you're gonna get one, make sure it's stainless steel. The other thing is too, is this one's a little bit thicker, a little bit heavier, but it's a lot more durable. And like I said, we put this cup on here. It's been a little bit over 2 minutes, and I already have it set up. So, I mean, this water's out of here, so I don't have to purify it or nothing so I could drink it. But I can go ahead and put my coffee in there and get my coffee ready, and this thing's set up and ready to roll. I mean, that's amazing. For $12, that's totally worth it. What were you gonna say?
We were talking about the size of the place to put your fuel is huge.
Yeah, and then that's the other thing is on the internet, the other little stoves are like this. They're not real big, so you don't have, you know, you could probably get like 2 sticks in there, and you don't have a lot of room. Where this one is like 2" by 3" or whatever it is, the opening in the front. So
or maybe even like a fist-sized bundle. Like we probably had 2 handfuls of sticks over here, but we also have wood.
and look at this already just jamming along.
Spark,
So
look at it go! Isn't that crazy? That's nuts.
and
Yeah.
one of the other things is too.
Do you want my gloves?
Yeah, let me here. I'll just use this in my gloves. So.
Good luck.
This dude here could sit on there if you wanted to.
And that's probably a quarter full of water.
And then we have our plates out here. You know, we're camping. If a guy had a plate in his backpack, he can go ahead and put a plate on there and cook a meal on there. You know, I mean, this is an awesome little stove, and for $12, go check them out on the internet and find one. And then I'm gonna do some more videos. I'm gonna try to do some with some Esbit tablets, and then they have the sterno cans. I'll probably do a sterno can and see how long it takes to boil water and whatever. And then I'll try different style. Like this is spruce that I'm using in here, and I'll see what the other like hardwoods and stuff, what the burn time is for the water and whatever. But I can't wait to use this in the winter time, because something like this, if you're, you know, in a shelter out in the woods, like a primitive style shelter, this would be nice. Instead of having a great big fire inside your shelter, you can put this right in front where you can, you know, if your hands are cold, you can still warm yourself up. And so it's kind of a survival stove, I guess you'd say. But I like it. I think it's a neat little stove, and like I said, for $12 you can't beat that.
So yeah, and you know, being able to use these bigger pieces of wood was kind of cool too. But I don't think they really added to the burn time.
No, it worked good.
That's awesome.
I'm really impressed with it.
Yeah.
Totally worth $12.
Right?
Anyways, sub my channel. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. If you have any comments, leave them. I'll give you any information I can on the stove if I have it. Thanks for watching. The other thing that's really cool is I just dumped the ashes out and everything like that. And in 1 minute, it's warm enough where you can pick it up. So it's warm right now, but it's not hot. So that's how fast that thing cools up or cools down. And then then all you got to do is pop these back out with a stick or something, and they're kind of stuck in there right now. So
It's like welded.
oh, no, it's just operator error. Pull them apart.
Ooh, groovy.
Oh yeah, nasty.
Wow, that's slick. It's one of those things where you're forcing it, I think. Because as soon as you stop trying to force it, it pops right apart. There we are, putting it back
Wash
in the
your
bag.
hands. And
There you go, you got hot water to wash your hands.
yeah,
I
exactly.
don't have any soap. We forgot it.
Woo, that's real hot water.
Is it still super hot?
Yeah, that's all right. I'll go down the river and wash them up. So awesome.
Very cool. You want to put the pouch back over here? Very neat. That was like pretty awesome.
Thanks for watching.